Alright, so my Blackstone Griddle has not been used in a while. I left it uncovered. It got some cats had crawled on it and stuff, and I didn't have a chance to clean it. By the time I did, it was rusting. Then we moved all this stuff, right? So my grill is not clean. My griddle is not clean. So what we're going to do is clean it. It is rusty. It is nasty. We're going to clean it and get it fixed up to use again. Here's what it looks like right now. So the first thing I'm going to do to clean this griddle is I'm going to get it turned on high. I'm going to get it really hot. It's going to help loosen some of this rust and stuff up, and then I'm going to scrape it off. So first I'm going to get it hot. When it gets hot, I'm going to come back out with a scraper and start scrubbing. So I actually got this tool that I'm going to use. Let me get this brick back on here. I'm actually going to use all three parts of this because I'm going to scrape it. But I'm going to use this with oil to rub on it, and I'm going to use this at the end to clean it better. But for now, I'm going to take this brick off because it just seems to fall off pretty easily. But my griddle is hot. And it's loosened the rust some, so I'm going to start scraping. All right, so I got it scraped down. Remember to scrape around the edges too. Get all this junk off the edges. Now that I've got it scraped down, I'm gonna let the griddle cool. Once it gets cool, I'm gonna get all this debris off because you can see there's like a big pile of debris here and stuff. But I'm gonna let it cool and then get all of that taken off, and then we will start working on cleaning this top layer. And here's what it looks like now while we're letting it cool. All right, now that that's cool, I'm gonna get all this debris off and get it thrown out. I got a bag here to put it in. Then I'm gonna use some oil in this grill stone. I'm gonna put some oil down, use this, and scrub it. Get it good and clean. All right, I got the oil applied. I scrubbed it pretty good with this. I got some paper towels and wiped it up. So you're going to see if you miss spots. If you miss spots that need to still be cleaned again, like if you got rust spots and stuff, just use some oil on this. But now I want to get some more oil on it, rub it down with paper towels. Probably going to use this sponge actually for a little bit here. But get it rubbed down and stuff, and we want the oil to start to come off clean. So this will take a few, we'll have to do it a few times basically.
It's kind of warming up to use it again. I've never seen you cook on it in a while.
I know, and I got more heat and everything now, so I can use it again.
Yeah. I got a sweatshirt on because it's freezing cold, and I got pants on too because it's freezing cold out here, and I had shorts and a shirt when it's freezing cold out here. Usually I'm not, usually I like the cold, but this cold is like cold. So I'm wearing a sweatshirt and some warm pants. So usually I wear shorts, but now it's cold, so I'm wearing this. By the way, this is how you clean your griddle. Get a griddle, you have one. You already have one, just use it and clean it. But you don't have one, buy it. And they probably cost a lot of money. But you have a lot of money, you can buy it. Oh, I just have Crocs on. I have Crocs. I wanted Crocs for a long time, now I have them. So that's good. And you don't do this in the cold. You will probably not make it cold. But this is making me warm right now. Wearing warm pants and shoes.
All right, I'm not getting any of the black stuff coming up on my paper towels now, so what I'm ready to do now is to season my griddle again. So I've got some avocado oil is what I'm going to be using right now. I'm going to put a thin layer of that on, get the griddle turned up to like medium heat, and let it sit for probably about 30 minutes. You're going to see the oil start to smoke, and when the smoking stops, it's done. And we're going to repeat that step like 3 or 4 times, get a nice protective coating on it. Yeah, I'm gonna get that done, and then I'll be ready to cook on it tomorrow. But you want to put the oil on with it not heated, and then heat it up, and then let it cool back down, and put another layer of oil on, let it heat back up. So we're gonna repeat this a few times, so it's gonna take a while. Here's what it's looking like now while it's seasoning the first layer. So here we see it's smoking good. When it gets done smoking, that's when we'll cool it down and apply another layer. All right, so now I'm gonna take my griddle here. It's kind of stopped smoking. It's pretty cold out, so this shouldn't take long, but I'm gonna turn it off. It's off. I'm gonna let it cool down, and I'm gonna get another layer of oil on it and heat it back up again. All right, about to put another layer of oil on. It's cooled down now. Get another layer of oil on, and then I'm gonna heat it up again for about 30 minutes so it quits smoking. And once again, it's been like 35 minutes, and the griddle is done smoking and stuff, so I'm gonna shut it off and let it cool back down, and then do another layer. All right, it's gotten dark, but I'm gonna put one more layer on. I'm doing exactly what I did before. I'm not even gonna show it because it's just too dark. Because see, you can't even see it. But I'm gonna put oil on. I'm gonna rub the oil around and turn the heat on one more time. There you have it. My griddle is back up and running. Just an important note too, when you're cleaning it, make sure you use oil, don't use water. Water is going to make the rest worse. But I've got mine back up and going. Fix some food today.